Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambeau channel. In the words of musical artist Drake, started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now my whole team effing here. And look, I even censored the lyrics just in case there's some children's in the background. You are welcome. But look, to me, this is all just inevitable. And I will say up front, of course, I do not have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. But people are just overcomplicating this whole thing. The whole crypto market moves together, say it with me, together, and that does include XRP because XRP is part of, what is that? Yes, it's part of the crypto market. That's it. And so the degree to which, the cryptocurrencies are going to pop this, fine. Like, we can have fun talks about that. But XRP is going along for the ride, and if you deny it to this point, what functionally is wrong with you? Like, do you see what like XRP, at least as I record this, it just a short bit ago damn near hit $1. I'm going to show you all the specifics. Now, just for a frame of reference, since things are developing very quickly, and you are future people, you know more than this current iteration of Moon Lambeau. As I record this, it is Monday the 5th at 9:54 p.m. That's Central Standard Time, because I live in the good old United States in the Midwest. And I'm going to share with you opinions from a number of chart analysts, but there's some fun see I told you so stuff in here, which I think we deserve. It's not with venom, but it's yes, we were right. And by the way, this is just getting started. We're going to talk about targets for where this thing is going here. Very exciting, and given that for most of the last few years, the price of XRP has been moving either downward or sideways, it's okay to be happy and have a little bit of celebratory action on a day like this. I tell you what, if you're following me on Twitter, you'll see I've been getting a little spicy over this. But it's all in fun, of course, all in fun. Now, as I record this, XRP is at 90.7 cents. How about that? You may also notice that it is no longer 7 in market cap. It is number 6 in market cap. It has flipped Cardano, reclaiming one spot. I don't think it's going to stop there. Don't be surprised if you end up seeing this market cycle XRP back in the number 2 or 3 position. That will not surprise me in the least. I don't make price predictions because I'm not a chart analyst. I really just more so love, I love tracking the price action. Of course, who doesn't if you're an XRP holder? But in terms of research, I love researching fundamentals, and I let the chart people be the chart people, and I share their opinions on the channel. And in a general perspective, happy to talk about how I think market cycles work and price and this or that, because I think the vast majority of people absolutely are just getting this wrong. And Bitcoin's at $58,868. Market cap for the asset class over $2 trillion. Well, you know what? You're welcome, crypto market. Can you thank XRP for leading the charge, for making this happen? Could you do that, please? Bitcoin dominance down to 54.94%. And, Spark token, I should mention that too before going on. A Spark token IOU is at $1.23. Now for a little bit of see I told you so stuff coming in. We're close because look, XRP, as I record this, it's 24-hour high, which is the highest it's been, by the way, in over 3 years. Over 3 years. It hit XRP at 97.4 cents according to Live Coin Watch. Well, that sounds like about 2.5 cents from $1, doesn't it? Do we think it's going to stop there? Is it never going to breach the $1? Well, here's a fun tweet from a very popular chart analyst named Michael Vandepop, who has 194,000 followers. Now, I like this guy. I think that he is a talented chart analyst. I very genuinely mean that. He's great when he's talking about Bitcoin and many other cryptocurrencies. He does not like Ripple. He does not like XRP. And I've been saying for some time that that bias bleeds into his analysis, and it makes him untrustworthy when it comes to XRP analysis. It just does. And so here's evidence of that. December 31st, 2020. Here's the tweet that he put out at 11 p.m. Central Standard Time anyway, because this is all just at my time, of course. So an hour before midnight hit, 2021. He wrote the following. The year 2021 will be the year where Ripple will still not break the $1 price level. Oh, my friends, that is currently aging like a fine milk. It is aging just like a fine milk. And by the time you've seen this, who knows? I mean, yeah, there could be a retracement, but the chart analysts that I'm following, even if there's a bit of retracement, holy hell, they really think that there's tremendous upside to be had. But, and this is exciting, I think, if they're right, in the short term, as I will be highlighting here. And this analyst, he knows the difference between Ripple and XRP, but he still called XRP Ripple because this is what people do that have the bias against it. They like to conflate the two because back in the early days, those terms were used interchangeably, and that was very confusing. So Ripple and the market has gone to great lengths to correct it. For instance, on Live Coin Watch, you can see if you look at XRP here, there's no mention of Ripple because XRP is just a decentralized cryptocurrency. But you get these people in the world of crypto that just don't like it, and they like to intentionally conflate it, which confuses people, especially if they're new. Ripple and XRP are not the same damn thing. And then there is this tweet from Crypto Maniac who wrote, "You sold? Really?" And he shared this chart. This is an XRP slash BTC chart. So even if it went up, like this is something I want to talk about. You guys can buy or sell or hold. I'm not going to tell you what to do. Of course not. I'm not offering financial advice. But to see this chart and see how much XRP it costs to purchase a single Bitcoin, look at this. My gosh, is this the time to be selling? For me, the answer is no. I will not even consider selling a single XRP until we're at least around the all-time high. And even then, I wouldn't start to sell much. Maybe I'd start to finally realize a little profit, whether it's around $4 or $5, probably around there, just a little bit. Because at that point, yeah, I'll want to, just kind of adjust my risk exposure, which I think is perfectly normal. Because when you're talking about XRP reaching those levels, for me, that would make the United States value of my XRP much higher than I'd be comfortable with keeping it. So I would have to start to leverage out of the position a bit, just like I dollar cost average in for almost 3 full years. But my gosh, if you're here for just like the 200% gains or whatever, depending on when you purchased it, just because it's around 90 cents or whether it's 200 or 300, whatever it is, good for you if that's what you want to do. I'm here for the big swing. I think that XRP is going to hit its all-time high this market cycle. I don't know when that will be. I'm not going to pretend to. And I don't need to because, look, my conviction is that XRP moves with the rest of the market. I believe that this market is not done, especially when you compare it historically how people have behaved within crypto markets. I don't think we're done. We haven't seen the true euphoria with the altcoin blast-off. We are not done. I firmly believe that. So I can't give you a timeline, but I believe that is the case. And so I'm looking for it to hit all-time highs and then blast through that. I think it will enter a new realm of price discovery. I don't know if that means XRP goes to $10 as a cycle high. I don't know if that means 15 or 20 or 25 or 30, but anywhere in that range would not surprise me. Doesn't mean it's going to happen, but it would not surprise me if that indeed ends up being the case. And so I think that a lot of the people that do sell at these levels, and good for them if they just want to get out or it's too risky or whatever, yeah, of course, do you. I'm not going to harshly criticize, but I do have a feeling that once this market cycle is all said and done, and if you're one of the people that's selling around here, I have a feeling there's going to be tremendous regret. I really do. I seriously do. Now, I don't know that most people are going to be able to emotionally handle the volatility that's ahead of us because there's going to be some serious volatility. There's going to be some major pullbacks. Even if we see XRP above $1 sooner than later, I believe that it's likely it's going to dip below it at some point. I don't think it's just going to blast off to all-time highs now, and the chart analysts I follow don't think so either. And here's a tweet from my fellow XRP YouTuber, Blockchain Backward. I like this one. He put out this chart back when this morning, 10:49 a.m. Central Standard Time. This is back when XRP was about 75 cents, and he just wrote, "Oh boy." You gotta love this here. This is an XRP USD chart. I saw that and I was like, "Oh boy, indeed!" And it was, man, things were popping off, man. Here's Harry at Geraldo XRP. He's very popular within the XRP community as a chart analyst because he called the greatest rally in the history of XRP when in mid-December XRP went from 20-something cents to almost $4. And on the very tippy top of that market cycle, on January 4th, 2018, Harry called the top. And he said something along the lines of, "Congratulations, we did it. That was a great run." Called the top on the exact day. And so he is very well known within the community. And yesterday evening, 9:10 p.m., he wrote to the following. This is before we got to see all the fun price action that happened today. He wrote, "XRP, congratulations. After 3 years of base, make way for space. Short-term targets for XRP are 79 cents. And so at the time, what was it when he put this up? Yeah, so XRP was yesterday evening about 67 cents. He can see it in the charts. He knew this was coming. And it's not that these people are actually wizards. Like, they do not know sorcery. Just to be super, super clear. It's about probability of outcomes based on chart analysis. That's what it is, you know? And so then, today, he provided an update, and he wrote XRP. And this was 9 hours ago. So what time would that be? So 1:01 p.m. 1 hour post breakout at 79 cents. Buying support where we hope/expect to see it at support. So right there at the 79 cent level, so you can see there was a bit of a dip after he hit 80 whatever cents. What did it get up to? Like 83, 84 cents at the point. Pulled back, and he was saying this is a support level we wanted to watch for. And this is not the only analyst that said to watch for that range. Who else said that? Well, today, Leb Crypto said that. Check this out. I tweeted out this morning, or what time was it? Yeah, 11:45 a.m. I tweeted out, is XRP going to hit $1 today? Let me know. Okay, thanks, bye. And then I tagged a bunch of the chart analysts that I follow that are really more so into XRP. They mean, of course, they chart other stuff too, but definitely into XRP. Well, let me take a sip of water. Getting so excited, my voice, or my mouth is getting a little bit dry here. Anyway, so I tagged a bunch of chart analysts, and Leb Crypto responded with the following. If 77 to 80 cents zone holds as support over the next 2 to 4 hourly candles, then yes, $1 buy today/tomorrow becomes highly probable. If not, then it will probably correct for a day or two under 78 cents, and then finally break it to head towards the $1 area. And that was at 11:49 a.m. today, April 5th. And then he provided an update. Found support, and this is at 1:07 p.m., so a couple hours later, or a little over an hour later, whatever. Found support at the zone I mentioned. $1 is quite likely to be hit over the next few hours. Now, as I've recorded this, we haven't quite hit $1, but damn, off by 2.5 cents, he's pretty damn close. And he also did say in the previous tweet that, hey, maybe that means it does happen tomorrow. So we shall see. But the point is, what he's seen in the charts is we found a new level of support, and he's expecting a continuation to the upside. So whether it's today, whether it's tomorrow, whatever it ends up being, he believes that the probability is that's what will happen. And none of this is ever a certainty. He's just saying the chart, with what I'm seeing in the charts, this is what is probable in my humble opinion. That's effectively what he's communicating right there. And then he shared this at 4:43 p.m. today. Target of this move for XRP, $1.02. So he still thinks absolutely this is coming. It's just a matter of time. Don't mind seeing that one bit. I also, so in that tweet where I was asking $1 today, yes or no, I tagged high altitude investing. And he responded with the following. $1 will happen too fast. Let's talk about when $2 is coming. $2 in 2 weeks. Oh man, I will not mind seeing that. $2 XRP within the next 2 weeks. That'll be something. I'll tell you, the only thing that's going to make me feel a little bit regretful if we hit the all-time high within the next few months, just for me personally, is since I'm in the United States, the way the taxes work, and this is not accounting advice, you need to talk to a tax professional, but my understanding is that if you hold a cryptocurrency for at least a year, then you get taxed based on capital gains rather than what your income bracket is. And my last purchase of XRP was the beginning of October. So if you guys could hold off the rally for Moon Lambo until at least the beginning of October, I'd be eternally grateful, because taxes are going to eat up a whole bunch of what I end up selling otherwise. But hey, if that's what happens, that's what happens. But it's going to be substantial if that happens. Oh man. But whatever, that's life. That's just, I can't control that, and I'm going to pay whatever I owe in taxes, period. And then here's a tweet from a chart analyst, DIY Investing, wrote, did you buy the dip? I added 105,000 XRP at 23 cents. He tweeted that out earlier today. And you can see he shared this tweet also from himself, December 29th, 2020. This was when everybody was in total meltdown, total fear mode because of what the SEC was doing and going after Ripple, claiming that they sold XRP as an unregistered security. December 29th, he wrote, XRP Bullish Divergence forming on the 4-hour, 8-hour, 12-hour, and daily timeframes. I know there has been a lot of fear thrown around on crypto Twitter with everyone saying this is going to zero, but I am not buying it. Expecting a bounce here. Ignore the FUD. Remember, winky face. And so this goes back to the idea that I keep saying. Are you going to continue to deny, maybe not you listening to this, but are you going to continue to deny that XRP and the crypto markets move in tandem, because that's to your own detriment. That's why it's the same reason that back in November of 2017, when I jumped into the world of crypto for the first time and I bought 17 cryptocurrencies, and it just happened to be at just the right time before the euphoria phase of the alt cycle took off. I was just fortunate in that way. Every single one of the 17 cryptos I purchased went parabolic to the moon, charts, just straight blasts of all the chart formations. If you look at them now, since they're completed, because it's been multiple years now, they all look the same. All the charts look the same. Humans are behaving the same way right now. So let's make this simple. Do you believe that the charts and that the market moves in tandem, or do you still refuse to believe what is clearly reality? And I think a lot of people just don't get that. And so it's just, we don't need to overcomplicate this. If the market's going to keep going up, and if we're going to have an alt season with euphoria, then I believe XRP will be a part of that. And if you don't, that's fine. There's no way to know for sure. I firmly believe that. I have strong conviction. I sleep easy, even though I've got a lot of money in XRP, and that's great. That's what I would not sleep easy if I didn't have the exposure. I feel highly confident in my position, period, full stop. And so I think that all the people that are haters, that like Michael Vandepop, XRP won't go over $1 in 2021. Okay, well, it's about to. And it's just one of those fun little see, I told you so moments. And so nothing against him or anyone on a personal level. I just think it's fun to see this, because you're just denying something that is so obviously true. And these people are talented too on top of that. It's just, oh, sorry guys. Excuse me. Guess I got a little bit of the Rona there. I'm just kidding. I'm fine. I hope. But man, this is just such exciting stuff here. Now, here's another tweet. Here's one from December 23rd from DIY Investing, just to let's just bring this point home. This is fun to look at. It really is, since we've got the benefit of hindsight now. We were right. All of us that thought XRP would continue to move to the upside, we were right, and it's not done. It is just not done, I believe. So December 23rd, 2020, DIY Investing. Think about it. There are people out there getting mad bearish on XRP right when it lands on support of a 2-year resistance. LOL. XRP on the 4-hour looks exactly the same as the last 2 years of Bitcoin. Then the pandemic was the FUD to shake out Bitcoin holders, and SEC FUD did it to XRP. And so, mind you, he wrote that the day after the SEC charged Ripple. And he's like, no, I'm not buying this crap. And all sorts of people are panic selling. And to anybody out there that panic sold, I don't blame you one bit. I blame the SEC. You were put in a scary position. And I've talked about this before. I found that to be a rather scary position myself. Now, I didn't sell any of my XRP because the thing that made it most scary for me, and I have mentioned this before, it's just that it's the not knowing, because I didn't have any sort of legal background. I didn't know it was likely to occur. And so until time passed and I could start to wrap my brain around and get opinions from all sorts of attorneys, from Ripple, from the SEC, and outside of that. So there's all sorts of XRP community members now that have been vocal for months on this. Until I could start to wrap my head around it, I didn't know if I was going to continue to hold my XRP position for sure. Because I didn't have data. So I always leave that open. If there's data that comes in my life that makes me think this is a bad idea, I'm going to be honest about it. I'll get rid of my position and I'm out. Fine. That is not what happened. I wanted to have data so that I could make an informed decision. And so the scary part was very early on, when I couldn't get the information that I need, especially not having a legal background. I couldn't interpret it myself. There's no way I could. You need a legal background in order to do that. And so I don't blame anybody at all that exited their position. I feel bad for them, because some people got absolutely wrecked selling at a loss. And now here you see this. So I'm glad that I did what I did. And here's what my principle was. I recognized that had I sold then, even though it could have ended up being the right move, I didn't know for sure, that it would, if I had sold it, would have been based on emotion, and I wasn't going to allow that. And I also didn't have information that would indicate to me that it was likely that XRP would just suddenly go away forever just because of this. And so, yeah, scary time, but I refused to act on that. And DIY Investing, he just looked at the charts. He's like, no, this is like, he just is like, no, this is an awesome buying opportunity. And he put his money where his mouth is. That's for damn sure. And then he wrote here today, sharing that chart, he wrote, I really tried my hardest to warn everyone. I truly did. And then there was this from January 7th from DIY Investing, XRP and Bitcoin. It really was that obvious. Shout out to High Altitude Investing for pointing this out. And he shared this chart. This is again January 7th this year. showing that the chart formation for Bitcoin looks the same as XRP. So here's XRP on the top where it was to that point, with Bitcoin on the bottom. I'm telling you guys, like, XRP does not follow Bitcoin down to the second, the minute, the day, the week, the month, the quarter, so on and so forth. You know the whole thing. I say that somewhat frequently, but it does follow. It does. And here's another visual representation of that. And so that's why I keep saying that the people that don't get that, like, my gosh, you need to be armed with this information so that you can make your own informed decision. But historically, this is how XRP has behaved. And if you don't think it's going to continue to do that in the future, fine. As long as you're armed with the knowledge, make whatever decision you want to do. But I don't know how anyone could deny that in a general sense, XRP just moves with the market like every other coin. It's so obvious. I don't know. It's like some people don't want that to be true. That's what I see from the Bitcoin maxis. They don't want it to be true. No. Bitcoin leads. Maybe they'll even acknowledge that some other coins follow. But no, not XRP, because bankers, scam coin, SEC, blah, 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 blah. A bunch of nonsense. Here's another tweet from DIY Investing this morning. Looking through the market, and it's pretty obvious that today is 100% a day for XRP and only XRP. And he's not kidding. XRP, it's up in the last 24 hours. Right now, only 25.4. Oh, yeah, because I guess it started moving up a bit. Within the last 24 hours, 26.21%. And that's with XRP at 91 cents. Earlier today, when I checked that, it was up like 45%. Over the last 7 days, XRP is up 61%. Over the last 30 days, it's up 97%. Over the last, did I say that right? Yeah, 30 days, 97%. Over the last 90 days, 304%. XRP's outperforming Bitcoin this year, guys, by a good bit. And it's like, I believe that XRP is going to substantially outperform Bitcoin this market cycle. It's just so much easier to get a multiplier effect from XRP when it's been consolidating so long, and when there's less money in it compared to Bitcoin. You have to put a whole lot more money into Bitcoin to get a multiplier effect than you do in XRP. All right. And then there is this tweet also. This is from this morning from DIY Investing. When XRP was at 23 cents, I bet a guy on Twitter $10,000 that we break all-time highs. He said we never would. LOL. After the lawsuit, all I heard was him bitching at me. He's silent now. And isn't that funny how when there's positive price action, all the skeptics, all the critics, all the Bitcoin maxi trolls, it's like they lose their ability to speak, and they lose their ability to type on their keyboards furiously on the Twitters. They completely lose the ability. Where are they? Like, I'm concerned for their well-being. Has anybody heard from these people? Do we need to put them on milk cartons to search for them? Like, I don't understand. They're all gone. I just, genuine concern for these individuals coming from Moon Lambo here. I'm telling you. Oh, man. So, XRP, again, we'll see what happens. I just wanted to share with you my personal opinion. It's such a fun topic for conversation, especially amidst the backdrop of all of this exciting price action here. But my gosh, having hit over 97 cents today, I can't wait to see what happens. And even if there's a retracement, fine. The journey's not done. Even if there's a retracement back to levels that would disappoint us, even whether it's 30, 40, 50, 60 cents. And I'm not predicting. I'm just saying, even if the unfortunate happens, maybe Bitcoin tanks and the whole market goes down, including XRP as a result. Okay, fine. Fine. It doesn't change the fact that XRP will continue to move with the market. Plain and simple, that is that. And so people were asking here, like, for instance, I guess there's a CI Invest asked me, what is the rumor causing this pump? So that was 10 hours ago. And I responded with the following on Twitter. I don't think there is one. But when this stuff happens, people usually try to apply some nonsense reason to explain it. In reality, it's probably just a bunch of FOMO from people that don't know what the hell they're doing, yet emotion-based buying decisions. And so even with all the SEC nonsense going on, I admit that XRP has been suppressed in terms of price action as a result of that litigation. But I've been saying this lately, and I think this is going to prove to be right. We'll see that XRP, it's whatever high it could have hit without that, I still think it can, even with the litigation. The reason being is vast majority of the trading, 90% roughly, is occurring outside the United States anyway, and there's still people trading in the United States. There's 3 exchanges where you can trade it, and on top of that, it's just once the spark ignites, humans are going to do what humans do. They'll know nothing about XRP. They'll not have been tracking it. They won't know what's going on. There won't be a scary narrative at that exact moment that's hitting the headlines about this lawsuit necessarily. And so when the spark hits, there will suddenly just be this avalanche of people flowing in for no other fundamental reason, just the charts do what the charts do, and you'll see a spark and it will take off, and then there will be FOMO. It doesn't matter what the coin is. XRP will be one of them. Period. And that's my opinion. So if I'm wrong, then fine. Maybe I lose everything because I get investing in crypto is risky, but I am firm on this. So stay tuned, guys. Keep on stopping by the Moon Lambo channel because the coming days, weeks, and months are going to be very exciting. And consider dropping a like and subscribe if you've not yet done so. I promise that you might not regret it. All right, I'm wrapping up there. I am not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything because if anything I say are right, that would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the Moon Lambo.